Okay, now so let's complete our handle. All right, so over here I'm going to make one more unit at the end. I'm going to pull my line through the brown bead, okay, the square bead over here, and I start with 2 pearls and 1 square bead. Cross and pull down. Again, I'm going to pull my line through the next bead, okay, this bead over here. I'm pulling my right line into the pearls. Remember, we are using the top 4 bead over there to continue our weaving. I add 2 pearls to my left line, cross and pull down. My right line into the next bead, okay, this is the square bead over here. I'm pulling my right line through it, and on the left line I add 1 square bead and 1 pearls, cross and pull. Now I'm entering to the last bead, the last 4. I'm going to enter the pearl over here too. Okay, go through the pearl, and now I add 1 pearl to my left line. I cross with the right line and pull. So now that we are done with this unit, I'm going to weave my line around and come to this pearl over here, because we are going to use this 4 bead to continue our weaving. I'm just weaving my line around to enter the pearl. Okay, I'm going to enter this pearl over here, and this is how you should have your line in the bead. Okay, so now you see this 4 bead over here on the side. I'm going to bead in this 4 bead forward, okay, using the cubic right angle weave method. All right, I start with 3 pearls. I cross my right line and pull. Now this 4 over here, all right, I'm entering the square bead. All right, and now on my left line I add 1 square bead and 1 pearl. I cross into the pearl and pull. Again, my right line into the pearl over here. All right, remember we are using the top 4 bead. All right, I pull my right line through the pearl, and on my left line I'm adding 2 pearl to my left line. I cross with my right line and pull down. Okay, my right line again into the pearl, the 2 pearls over here. So my right line, this pearl and the one on the top, these 2 bead over here. Okay, cross into the first one, and here is the second one. All right, now I take 1 square bead, cross my right line into it and pull. The top 4 again, we are going to use the bead. I start with 3 bead. I take 2 pearls in between. I put the square bead. I cross my right line into the pearl and pull into the next bead, this pearl over here. All right, and on my left line I add 2 pearls to my left line. I cross my right line into it and pull down. My right into the next bead. That is the square bead over here, the top 4. Remember, we are using the top 4, okay? 1 square bead and 1 pearl. I cross into the pearl and pull. I'm going to pull my right line into the 2 pearls over here. All right, remember, we are using the cubic right angle weave to continue our handle. Now I take 1 pearl, crisscross both ends of my line into it and pull down. Okay, again we are going to continue on the top 4 bead. All right, the top 4, always remember this top 4 bead, we are going to continue again. So to start with, I add 3 bead to my left line. I cross and pull down. I'm going to pull my right line into the next bead. I add 1 square bead and 1 pearl to the left line, cross with the right line and pull. Again, my right line into the next bead. I add 2 pearls to my left line, cross with the right line and pull. So now my right line into the square bead and the pearl, these 2 bead, go to the square bead and the pearl. So now I take 1 square bead, crisscross both ends of my line into it like this and pull. Now you see how the design is going and the shape of the handle is going. This is how we are going to continue to join the handle. All right, so now I start again with 2 pearls in between. I put the square bead. All right, cross into the pearl and pull. I'm going to pull my right line again into the pearl, the next bead. Okay, on the left line I add 2 pearls to my left line, cross into the pearl. Okay, I add 2 pearls, so I cross into the pearls and pull. Now my right line into the square bead, pull through square bead. I add 1 square bead and 1 pearl to my left line, cross with the right line and pull. So now my right line into these 2 pearls over here, pull through the pearls. Okay, and on my left line again I add 1 pearl, crisscross both ends of my line and pull. So I believe you can see the shape of the handle already. This is how it looks like. We are going to make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and now we have to make 3 more because we have to make 8. Okay, 8 long, and then we join together. So now I'm going to continue to make the 8. I'm going to add 3 more to it to make 8, and this is my 8 that I made. So again, on this 4 bead over here, we are going to continue our weaving and connect to this side. All right, so now over here, remember to weave 1 unit up before. The way we did it over here, you have to continue the same way. So continue in this bead and make 6 units so we can join on the next piece. So I'm now going to go ahead, continue and make 6 units, and this is how it looks like. This is 6 units that I made. So this last weave, you don't have to weave all the 8, okay, because we are going to join, and that will make the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made 6. We are going to join in the middle, 7 and 8. All right, so I'm going to pull my line in the square bead, and now I'm adding 1 pearl to my line. I'm going to pull the other side of my line and pull through the square bead, okay, like this. I take 1 pearl, crisscross both ends of my line and pull. I'm pulling through the next bead. On the left line, I hold it, pull through the next bead. All right, this is how the back look like. Crisscross into 1 pearl and pull. Now my right line into the square bead and my left line into the pearl. Go through the pearl, take 1 pearl, cross both ends of the line and pull. And now we are done joining the handle. This time I'm just going to weave round into this 4 bead, pull my lines together and tie. Okay, I'm just pulling through the bead. I'm going to crisscross into this pearl over here, both lines. Again, I'm pulling my line round into this 4 bead. Okay, I crisscross into this one. I'm going to go round one more time. I'm going to pull my line through all this bead one more time, have my lines together and tie. All right, I'm tying in between these 2 beads over here. Tie nice and neat, and I'm going to weave my line back into the bead to secure them before I trim it off. I'm going to weave it round into the bead, and here is how it looks like. So pretty. The design are well defined. So this is how you weave your handle into the bag. It looks so pretty and it's simple to make. It's not difficult at all. So now what I'm going to do is we are going to weave around the edge of this shape. Okay, now here's my line. I'll leave this first bead over here and I'm going to weave around the edge, okay, of the shape. Now let's start weaving. I'm going to leave the first one behind and enter the second bead. Pull through second bead. See how I meet the square bead over here. So now I'm putting 3 pearls on the line to start with. Okay, 3 pearls. I cross with my right line and pull. I'm going to pull my right line again into the next bead. Pull through next bead. 2 pearls to the left line. Cross with the right line and pull. Again into the next bead. I'm pulling my right line into the next bead. All right, and I add 2 pearls to the left line. I cross and pull down. I'm going to pull again into the next bead. Again, I add 2 pearls to the left line. I cross with the right line and pull into the next bead. Alright, 2 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull down into the next. 2 pearls to the left line, cross and pull. So we are going to continue round on this bead and add 2 pearls to the left line. Alright, round the shape until we complete it. So continue yours and I'll do mine off camera and I'll come back and meet you here. This is how the weave is looking like. I'm going to continue off camera, weave around this shape, and I'll come back and meet you here. Alright, this is how it looks like. This is the first row. And we are going to start the second row again. Okay, I pull my line through the first bead on top. I'm adding 3 pearls to my left line to start with, like this. Okay, now my right line into the next bead. Pull and pull your line tight. Okay, I add 2 pearls to my left line like this. I cross with my right line and pull into the next bead. 2 pearls to the left line, cross and pull down. This is the second row we are making with the pearls, and this is what it looks like. We are going to continue round again and build on it. Alright, continue round and build on it. This is what it looks like, and now I'll be right back. So continue to make yours and I'll weave mine off camera and I'll come back and meet you here. So with this bag, whatever we make for the first side, we have to make for the second side too. Okay, so you have to make 2 like this. They have to be of the same size so we can put them together. And here is how we are going to join the 2 pieces together. I add 1 bead to my line. I'm going to hold one edge, go through the first bead on the left side, and I'm pulling through the first bead on the left piece too. Okay, like this. I take 1 square bead, crisscross both ends of my line into it and pull. Alright, hold and pull the bead. Again, I'm going to pull my right line into the next bead, and on my left line into the next bead on the next piece. I take 1 square bead. Alright, this is how it looks like. Take 1 square bead, cross both ends of the line into it and pull. I'm pulling my right line into the next bead, my left into the next bead. Okay, like this. Again, I take 1 square bead. This is how it looks like. Take 1 square bead, crisscross both ends of the line into it and pull like this into the next, my left line into the next bead. I take 1 square bead, crisscross both ends of the line and pull. I'm going to flip this up like this and I'll continue to join. Alright, take 1 square bead and cross both ends of the line and pull. Please don't forget to check the link in the description box down below for the shop that you can get the bead. We have different colors that you can choose from. I thank you for watching. Thank you for your time, and I will see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to subscribe and also share. This is the diamond shaped beaded bag that we have just made. Look at how pretty and beautiful it looks like. You can make this yourself. You can make it and gift to somebody that you love. I thank you for all your love and support, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.